Hunting for Answers is a production of the Black Effect Podcast Network and iHeartRadio. Welcome to Hunting for Answers, a true crime podcast. I'm your host, Hunter. In September 1978, a young woman was found deceased in Richland County, South Carolina. Her killer was never identified. Time passed. Then, 4 decades later, a man who confessed to numerous murders claimed she was one of his victims. This is the story of Evelyn Weston. Publicly, very little has been shared about the young woman at the center of this case. She was 19 years old. She lived in Richland County, South Carolina, and in September of 1978, her life was taken. Nearly 5 decades later, her murder remains unsolved, and much of her story has never been told. She was found deceased from a gunshot wound to the head. Detectives began working to determine who had killed the 19-year-old. But the case failed to produce a suspect. No one was ever arrested, and the file eventually became a cold case. Years became decades, but the questions surrounding Evelyn's murder never went away. Then in 2018, the case took an unexpected turn. A man serving multiple life sentences claimed he was responsible for Evelyn's murder. His confession was shared with investigators in Richland County, where detectives began comparing his account to the evidence they had collected 4 decades earlier. As detectives compared the confession to the evidence, they found some details matched information that had never been released publicly. Other details did not. Investigators believed some of what the man described was only known to the killer. Investigators also believed he may have mixed details from other murders into his confession. That man was Samuel Little. Samuel Little was serving multiple life sentences when he began confessing to the murders across the country. Investigators eventually verified 50 of his murder confessions. But when it came down to Evelyn, they could not verify every detail. Despite the confession, authorities have never officially closed Evelyn's case. Nearly 5 decades later, they are still seeking answers. If you have any information about the murder of Evelyn Weston, please contact the Richland County Sheriff's Department or Midlands CrimeStoppers. Contact information can be found in the show notes. Our thoughts are with Evelyn's family, her loved ones, and everyone working to help resolve her case. Let's continue sharing Evelyn's story. For more cases and updates, follow Hunting for Answers. You can also join our Facebook group and find us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And as always, if there's a story you believe deserves attention, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us for another episode. Until next time. Hunting for Answers is a production of the Black Effect Podcast Network. For more podcasts from the Black Effect Podcast Network, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.